Hi, church. I wanted to thank you for all of your support and love you've been showing for this whole reality competition show. And I wanted to let you know a little bit more about how this all came to pass. I was contacted by a production company that was casting for a new reality competition show, and they were looking for people from professions that use persuasion, and they specifically wanted a pastor. And I knew nothing else about the show besides that. And I thought to myself, if they are going to put a pastor on this show, I don't want it to be someone who is anti-gay or anti-immigrant. I would much rather it be an inclusive Christian presence. And so I said yes, thinking to myself, after the show, no matter what happens, I really hope that this is a platform for sharing the message of Claremont United Church of Christ, which is that God is a God for everyone, and that the love of Jesus knows no boundaries, that it flows to our LGBTQ plus siblings and to undocumented Americans and to people of all faiths and no faith at all, that the love of Jesus Christ that we find in Scripture is all-encompassing and unconditional. And so when I went into it, I didn't know what the name of the show was going to be. I had no idea they were going to advertise it as Master Manipulators, but I wanted to just jump into it because it was a ministry opportunity. We all want to share this inclusive message that is so important to us, that Christianity does not have to be misused and abused, but that it can be a source of goodness and justice in the world. And I wanted to share that with as many people as I could. So this is reality television. There's going to be a lot of drama. I have no idea how the final edit is going to come out, but through this process, I hope that it is an opportunity to share our message and what we believe in here at Claremont United Church of Christ. And if you saw my video on social media yesterday, you also know that it's important to put all of this into perspective, that the work of ministry never ends, that it's important for all of us to have that privilege of these delightful moments, but some people don't have that privilege. And we're seeing that especially right now in Los Angeles, as people stand up to ICE going into elementary schools and people's court hearings, into people's workplaces, and to say, this is not how we treat humanity. This is important work. And so even while we watch this show and try to spread the message of Christ that way, we will also be doing real important ministry together in our communities here in Los Angeles and in the wider Inland Empire, especially with our Open and Affirming Sunday coming up, where we get to declare how important that value is as a church community. So thank you for having fun with this, and thank you for also doing the real work of advocacy along with Claremont UCC to make sure that we can bring the justice and peace that God envisions to our communities.